Welcome back. We have had a fantastic weekend of European action. We have our last eight in the Heineken and our last eight in the Amlin Challenge Cup as well. And in a moment, we will make the semi-final draws. Of course, the final taking place in London for both of these tournaments on the weekend of the 18th and 19th of May. 30,000 tickets already gone for Twickenham, where the Heineken Cup final will be staged. I'm delighted to say that ERC chairman Jean-Pierre Lux has joined us. Jan Evans alongside as well, a Heineken Cup winner with Bath in 1998. And Mark Harvey as well alongside, who is from Hugh James Solicitors, and he is acting as the independent scrutineer this afternoon. We also have viewers alongside from ercrugby.com as well, and from Infosport Plus in France. Bienvenue to them. But we are going to quickly remind you of the Heineken Cup quarter-final draw as it stands right now. Munster against Ulster in an all-Irish affair. Leinster will take on Cardiff Blues. Edinburgh will face Toulouse, and Saracens will be at home against Claremont. A reminder that the draw is to take place for home country advantage in the Heineken Cup. And what I would like Jean-Pierre to do, if you could, is to put the balls into the bowl. Jan to give them a swill around. And Jean-Pierre will draw the home quarter-finalists, the winning home quarter-finalists. And Jan will draw the away sides. So Jean-Pierre, when you are ready, if you would like to pull the first ball out, and this winning quarter-finalist will have home advantage in the semi-finals, and it is quarter-final 4. So the victor of Saracens against Claremont will have home country advantage in the first of those semi-finals, and they will face Jan. Quarter-final 2, which is Leinster or the Cardiff Blues. So the defending champions will be away from home if they win, as will the Cardiff Blues, who are obviously on the road in the first of the quarterfinals. Sarries or Claremont, the winner of that one will have home country advantage. And the second semi-final, home country advantage will go to the winner of Munster or Ulster, quarter-final 1. The all-Irish affair. So we will have a semi-final in Ireland, and they will face, presumably, the winner of quarter-final 3. So that is confirmation. It is Edinburgh or Toulouse who will be on the road. We will have one semi-final in Ireland and one semi-final in either England or France, depending on the outcome of that Sarries-Claremont game. So let's recap. Sarries or Claremont, whoever wins will be at home, and they will take on the victor of Leinster or the Cardiff Blues. And we will have a semi in Ireland. Munster or Ulster, whoever comes through in that one, will host Edinburgh or Toulouse. The ties are going to be played on the weekend of April the 28th and 29th. Right, let's get some reaction. Let's head to Edinburgh and join Greg Laidlaw, who's ready to talk to Mark Robson.
Well, Greg, first of all, your response to that semi-final draw, should you get that far?
There's no easy games, is there, in the Heineken Cup? So Munster or Ulster will be a massive challenge, but we won't be worrying about that just yet. We've got a huge challenge in Toulouse at home, and we'll look forward to that one first.
What about that performance from your boys today? Just how pumped up do you feel?
I'm absolutely delighted with the way the guys played. I think the second half, you know, we never had much ball. We had to batten down the hatches for 20-odd minutes of that half, and credit to the guys. I asked for before the game to bring their defensive game, and everybody brought that tonight, and we managed to get the 4 tries. Yeah,
and incredibly, you know, you had the 2 opportunities at the end to get the 4th try, both involving Lee Jones, and to get that, I mean, what was the feeling in the heart and the soul when you got across the line to get that bonus point?
The first one I thought we'd maybe blown it after we made that break. The pass went behind them. To get another chance, I was absolutely delighted to see Jonesy cross, and know we've done all we could do.
And what does it mean for Scotland? What does it mean for Edinburgh? Because it's been a long time since the Scottish side got through to the last 8.
It's been a long time. I think there's only 3 guys that are still in the squad from the last time. So delighted for them, delighted for the young guys. And hopefully now we can take that next step. We're not finished now. We'll look forward to a Toulouse game at home. Toulouse
will be quivering. Good luck.
Cheers.
And straight downstairs as well, let's hear from Xavier Rush, who's standing by with Miles.
Yeah, Xavier, it just got tougher, didn't it? I mean, you've got Leinster, the champions, away in the quarter-final, and now Saracens or Claremont. You'll be on away turf again in the semi-final should you triumph in the quarter.
That's correct. Obviously, it's just a matter of us focusing one at a time. Leinster is a very big ask, but it's one that the boys will definitely be up for, and it's a good challenge to have.
Dan Parks also. You've got to fancy it though, haven't you? You've got to go into these games thinking that all things are possible, and I sense from your reaction just chatting moments ago that that's your mindset.
Yeah, absolutely. There's obviously disappointment in there that we didn't get the home tie, but what a great place to go in our first in our quarter against Leinster. That's going to be massive. Always a great atmosphere over there. So obviously exciting times ahead. But yeah, we're not looking too far ahead, but certainly it doesn't get any easier, and that's the whole idea of this Heineken Cup. It's we're absolutely delighted to be in the quarters, and we've got ourselves a chance. Let's
just swing back to today's game. Was the information being relayed to you? Did you know you had to try and get that fourth try?
Yeah, I sort of had an inkling. I ran over the sideline at one point and asked Martin what the situation was in Edinburgh, and I think that was when the score was. We just kicked a penalty 36-30 with maybe 9 to go, and obviously we knew we had to get it four tries. I think Edinburgh are a good attacking team. As it turned out, they got there, and realistically we were. Really, we would have thought we would have got there at the end, but some really gutsy defence by Racing Metro. They didn't lay down, and it was very, very frustrating. But we tried our best and we just couldn't do it. But as I said, we've got a big challenge coming up at Leinster now.
Thanks, Dan. Great line at the end. Xavier nearly led to the try, didn't quite get it. More of those at the Aviva. Well played today. You are through to the quarter-final, regardless of where it's going to be played.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Well done, Dan.
So let's just confirm things once again. In the Heineken Cup draw, the semi-final draw sees the victor of Saracens, the Premiership champions, or Claremont take on the defending Heineken Cup champions Leinster, or Cardiff Blues. Losers, of course, in the inaugural Heineken Cup final way back in 1996. Munster or Leinster, with 3 titles between them, will then face the winner of Edinburgh or Toulouse, 4 times champions in the Heineken Cup.